debating it with Aviana if she's going to be able to wear a
However, based on that concept though, we are actually looking at when this fall comes for the next the actual school season to come back up. I am changing that I to be white for the Just Kids t-shirts. So I've taken that into consideration. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to go ahead and drop these t-shirts for that for the people who've been looking for the kids t-shirts. I wanted them to kind of like have the opportunity for the summer. But once this next season kind of rolls around, we're either going with the eyes being all white or kind of like how this next drop is going to be. It's all white outline. So.
All right, and I can let me fix this lens real quick. It looks mad blurry, and I don't want to do the whole show like that. Let's see. All right, so
it look good.
I don't know. I can't see on my camera. It
looks good to me.
All right, so let's get to it. This is the video of Kevin Samuels telling a woman that women can't be friends with men. Here we go.
I do have male friends just in case I want to go to a concert or out to dinner. If I need anything fixed in the house, I just have a maintenance guy who just come through, a repair guy I know who I pay to put my TV up.
So in my example, those male friends you have don't exist.
Okay.
See, the male friends you have decided my non-sexual attention only works if you're gonna have sex with me. So if you need somebody to take you to the concert, that's cool. But we getting busy, and we're gonna know that up front. So I'll be friends with benefits, and I'm just saying. Because that's the way it's supposed to be. You shouldn't get a man's non-sexual attention, and he doesn't get your sexual attention.
Well, I actually invite him to the concert. Like if I
it doesn't matter.
Tickets,
Nope. Men say, and that's why I said, if you can't find a husband, find a man. See, you ladies have been able to cheat the system for too long. Hi, I'm not going to have sex with you, but I'll give you a ticket, such and so forth. He don't want the ticket. He wants to have sex with you. You do know that, right?
Yes, I do.
and if men started telling you no, if you're not going to have sex with me, lose my phone number. I don't want to be your friend. I don't have female friends.
I agree. A lot of my male friends have been friend zoned, so they.
Yeah, that just means you don't want.
I agree.
All right, so basically, I couldn't wait to have this conversation due to the fact of Kevin Samuels. He kind of, I know everybody say the dude is a little fruity or whatever the case may be, or he's gay and blah, blah, blah. But sometimes he be on point. And I can speak from experience. It's very hard to have women friends for years. Every time I try to have a woman friend, they would try to come on to me and shit like that. But I felt like I set the boundaries with my women friend that I've gained in the last 3 years. And then I stopped hiding them because me being in that 21-year relationship, I would just always hide women that were actually my friend.
Right.
So when we had split up and got back together, I said to myself, I'm never doing that again in life. To any woman, to her, to any woman, if I have a woman friend, they're staying. And I do believe you can have platonic relationships with women and it can be legit. What's your opinion on that, Will?
It's possible. It's definitely possible. I believe in platonic relationships with women. Like you said, it got to be a boundary set up both sides, though, woman's side and men's side. We was talking about that kind of pre-show. You got the woman got to be able to say her boundary, and the man got to be able to set their boundaries so that there's no lines crossing them in between. Otherwise, like you said, it's always going to be a one-sided thing where if it's never spoken about, somebody probably wants to.
Yeah. And I can speak from personal experience. Like, so my kid's mom, it was this dude. I gotta speak on it. It was this dude that always messaged. I'm like, that nigga is not your friend. That nigga is trying to fuck you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem. Like, women is quick to lie and manipulate themselves, saying that this guy is their friend, knowing he's trying to fuck them. You got to be upfront about that shit.
That can't be in every situation.
So not every situation, yeah, but I'm just saying, like,
in that particular situation,
you become fake when you're trying to convince yourself this nigga's your friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, I earned my friendships. Like, I didn't been around drunk women and literally carried them to the car and drove them home and left. You know what I'm saying? Like, I earned my manhood with my friends to where they like, oh, this nigga ain't no funny shit. You know what I'm saying?
I don't
What you think?
know. I think there's a hidden agenda behind a lot of the situations when it's a boy and a girl. Somebody wants somebody. The girl want the boy, or the boy want the
So
girl.
would you let your woman have male friends?
Yeah.
I'm talking about real male friends though, not that in passing hi. I'm talking about niggas that text her and be like, "What you doing tonight, homie?"
I know everyday text. No, that's terrible.
Yeah, so,
That's different. No.
But see, that's
But
the
I know
same way.
I know she had friends before I
So I'm
had
saying
got into a
like
relationship.
she allowed to do things with the man, like outside of, like I'm
Yeah, everybody go to the movies and together, and I'm at home.
What about
That sounds stupid.
No, because you're thinking from a male standpoint that you already know these niggas is trying to fuck.
No,
I'm speaking on.
I don't
trust,
care.
he ain't trying. Like
I can understand
a real friend, though.
Right.
All right, let's keep it G.
A real friend.
Let's keep it G. We only gonna be cool with the female's male friend if they gay. If the male friend ain't gay, we probably ain't gonna be so happy.
All right, so what if the nigga ugly? We can go on that route too. Like, what if the nigga just down bad? What if the nigga? Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I know a handsome motherfucking man when I see one, and I don't want my woman around no handsome nigga smelling good. I'm cool. But I do respect relationships. Like, just as long as I know it's real.
Yeah, but understandable. But like when I was single, I wasn't just calling nobody over just to be friends and watch TV.
Nobody?
Fuck no. I'm just.
Shout out to Maxwell. Shout out to Sway. Shout out to Jesse. Shout out to my real homegirls. They exist.
Yeah. I can understand that. But certain situations, different
They do exist. But, and like another example I gave earlier, you got where if it's somebody that you were friends with, probably from childhood on growing up, and let's say most likely in those cases the person that you friends with, you probably had a connection with somebody that they were close with. So y'all never have that sexual connection because y'all have always been third party kind of friends. Right. But in that same sense, those friends aren't going out to the movies. Those friends ain't going out to lunch. None of that.
Right. Let's see what people said. Brandy said you can have friends if the opposite of the opposite sex. And then Yolanda said, I want to hang more with dudes than girls, but these dudes get mad as fuck when I'm not sexually attracted to them. I gotta speak on this. This is another thing that a lot of people don't know about a male and a female relationship. I dealt with a lot of men, and I'm talking about homeboys in life. I have like 2 friends, and that's LV and like fucking like you. You know what I'm saying? Like, but women, they're so more friendly. They're more friendly, and they're more loyal. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like Paige, my homegirl Paige will come over. You need me to wash the dishes, like just on some cool shit. Yeah. You know,
but your homie ain't gonna be washing your dishes any goddamn way.
No.
All that extra shit.
This is a fact.
That's down the fucking drain.
Your friends can. Because all right, so for example, as a male friend, a woman, my female friends can hit me up and be like, "Yo, can you help me change my tire?" Remember we had that conversation,
right? Yep,
so I'm saying a woman, a nurturing woman especially tends to want to show her worth by nurturing you in any way she can, friendship or not. And granted, with somebody like, let's give an example. Somebody like Maxwell, would she come kick it with me and be like, "Let me clean your house"? No. But Paige is a nurturing person, and she'll be like, "Yo, you got dish in there. Let me clean your dishes." She won't even ask me. She'll probably just fucking do it.
I'll say, friend, you are blessed because
is there an agenda behind either way?
That's different.
Yeah. No, I don't ain't going to your dishes, man. That's trying to get some cock too.
No, I just think there's friends like that, dog. Like I just think because I'm that friend. Like I want my female friends just like I want my woman to.
Man,
to call me.
I ain't got no female friends.
You a mean motherfucker in general. You mean.
I ain't mean.
You mean as fuck, and you ain't that friendly. So I'm friendly. I'm a nice guy.
Right.
My girl, I said I got my homegirl coming over to kick it.
You have never done that.
But see, got no homegirl.
That's like that shit is lit, dog.
But
especially when your
I ain't got no
girl and your homegirl vibing. That shit lit, bro.
But-
And I ain't
but
talking
guess
about
what?
no threesome
Guess
shit.
what?
Now I can only see it being a situation if you you and your female friend have already been cool with, or you and your girl have always went out with your female friend.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, if y'all have always been like a trio or more.
So what if you and your girl had a male friend and he came and kicked it with y'all, smoked with y'all, hung out with y'all, and you in your soul you knew he wasn't trying to do nothing inappropriate with her, and you got to work, and she like, well, me and little Keith about to go to this little barbecue spot. You okay with that? Men are different though, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, all right, men are different. We automatically go to fucking, and like I said, when you get to a point, in your life. I'm 40 years old, dog. I've done enough fucking.
Right.
At this point, I need
Right.
emotional relationships with people that can make me better.
Yeah, I feel you.
So once you get over the part of just always being sexual.
If I invite a girl over, my girl gonna think this girl trying to fuck, or I'm trying to fuck.
Because y'all don't hang out, y'all. That's the thing. Like we not hanging. It's not a call over situation. Once you get into a relationship, it just unfortunately it can't be the call over situation if the girl not there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It can't just
Now,
be
I
a
understand if
random
you're single
situation.
and you got girls around. Just
Shout out to my sis. Nisi said, if you trust your partner, you don't have to worry about their friends. Well, that's it's
Right.
and I want to say this: it's easier said than done. No cap.
Yeah,
But
I trust all my friends around my girl. But we got I got a whole poker crew
Right.
come around like a motherfucker.
Right.
I know damn well they ain't gonna do
well,
funny
I'll tell you
shit
what.
like that.
First off, I'm gonna read the text. The minute I see any type of flirtation,
I don't read no text.
I read text.
Uh-huh.
I have, and I don't anymore. Let's say this: I have,
No.
and it was the worst. Listen, when you go through a motherfucking phone, nigga, you be shaking. What, nigga? That shit is
I ain't
terrible.
never had that
I
shit.
did, and that shit is terrible because every little thing bothers you. Nigga might just be like, "How's the kids doing? They so beautiful." What you said, my bitch beautiful? Like, you know what I'm saying? Man, that shit gets so. You go from 0 to 100 when you check a motherfucking phone. I stopped doing that shit, dog. Because I mean, you get hurt then by even if they're not flirting back. Just to know somebody is on their neck trying to flirt with them is hurtful.
Yeah.
So
Shit, you can't do shit about that.
But see, that's why they can't be friends. That's why
let's watch the video real quick for the people that just came in. Shout out to K Jules who's got in the building. Shout out to Gina. Congratulations on y'all engagement. We see you. We'll be right back. Let's let y'all watch the video for the people that just came in.
I do have male friends just in case I want to go to a concert or out to dinner. If I need anything fixed in the house, I just have a maintenance guy who just come through, a repair guy I know who I pay to put my TV up. Or
So in my example, those male friends you have don't exist.
okay.
See, the male friends you have decided my non-sexual attention only works if you're gonna have sex with me. So if you need somebody to take you to the concert, that's cool. But we getting busy, and we're gonna know that up front. So I'll be friends with benefits, and I'm just saying, because that's the way it's supposed to be. You shouldn't get a man's non-sexual attention, and he doesn't get your sexual attention.
Well, I actually invite him to the concert. Like if I
It doesn't
have
matter.
tickets, I
Nope.
do
And
that.
men say, and that's why I said, if you can't find a husband, find a man. See, you ladies have been able.
All right, so basically, I'm glad we had that little intermission while they was watching the video as we was talking about it. So I want you, not what you said, but how you said, like, you can't. That's cool that I have friends like that, but wooty woot. Willie, how old are you?
27.
Okay, nigga. At one point in time in my life, this I'm telling you what maturity does for you as a human being. And no offense to you. No offense to you. Huh?
I said I'm lying. 28.
Regardless of I still got 12 years on you, and that 12 years I grew up a lot. And I mean, like, with relationships. So
right.
let me speak on an example. Like, everybody, like, my wife was bad, right? So I was so, like, dog, I was so possessive and jealous.
Right.
And then I got to a point, like I'm saying, the older I got, I started, like, realizing it's okay for your woman to be beautiful. It's okay for your woman to look nice. It's okay for your woman to be flirty with.
Yeah.
And then I learned the same way with relationships with women. Like, I don't want to fuck I don't want to fuck my friends. And like we was just talking, like a lot of my women friends is like, that's like trying to sleep with my sister Niecy. Like, I put in my head, this woman is here and she's going to be there for me as a friend for the rest of our life. You know what I'm saying? And like shout out to Jess. Like I was just with my homegirl and her boyfriend, and her boyfriend pulls me aside and was like telling me about how much he loves her and how he wants to do right by her, and that's what a friend is for. And I told her, like, look, he want to be a part of this family friendship that we have, because you know all of our friends was there, and I'm like, I like dude, you know what I mean, and I'm motivating her to like. But I also give her the rundown on the truth. Like, hey, my man's, he looking like he ready for marriage. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I want to be as a friend. I don't want to sleep with everybody.
Right.
I'm telling you, man, after sex, there's nothing but emptiness. Mm-hmm. After you nut, there's nothing but emptiness.
Yeah, you're going to either drop it off or you going to...
You want to read what baby say? Because baby be reading long text. I don't
want to read that. What she say? I ain't got no
baby
update.
She be having
Did it say something on there?
Yeah. Tell baby to start putting those 2 sentences.
She sent me a long text. I say, I don't.
Gene, we're just going to have you up here one show. We were looking for, and as we discussed this, I want to say this to all of our Smartest Dumb People family out there. We look for a woman to be on the show today, and all 3 women that has been on the Smartest Dumb People were busy today. Shout out to Yo-Yo, shout out to Ebony, shout out to Sway, shout out to Maxwell. I was looking for a woman because I hate having these conversations without the other side of the spectrum.
Yep, that's
you know
true.
what I mean? Like, I called my sister, Turkey, I'm gonna kick your ass when I see you, because I called you and answered me. I wanted you and Niecy to come to the show. Let's see what Ms. Saxton said. She said, agree with if you going through the phone, you don't trust them. That's a false narrative.
Not if you
no, that's a fact.
Not if you go through the phone. Yeah, you don't trust them. No,
I don't agree with that. Well,
that's a
shit.
fact.
There's some type of trust that ain't there. Shit, what the fuck you picking the phone up for?
That's a fact.
Well, sometimes you just want to see what.
No, for what?
Well, I just sometimes. I'm gonna speak on it now. Remember I was talking to y'all about maturity. I'm telling y'all, I stopped doing that shit.
But we're saying there was a sense of trust issue. That's why you did it.
No, I did it because I wanted to see if she was like.
Why? I mean, there's trust issues.
I wouldn't necessarily call it trust issues. Yeah. I wouldn't necessarily consider myself not trusting her. I was just wanting to see what she was up to.
Well, you as a concerned partner. I understand.
Let's see here. She says she's down anytime to come up here. That's cool, Gene. I would have had you. It would have been unfair to Ron just getting engaged to have a male conversation about males and females today. But when we have one of those relationship topics, you're more than welcome to come. Let's see what Jordan said. She said you should be able to have friends. As for your partner, if you go through your partner's phone, you don't trust at all. I don't agree with that. Listen. I don't do it anymore.
Agree to disagree.
I don't do it anymore. Right. I just want to explain myself.
You don't do it anymore because you trust her then.
Like I told you, when you go through somebody's phone, you will find any motherfucking thing that's wrong. Mm-hmm. And that's the problem. So, a motherfucker
might no reason to go in.
A motherfucker might say, geez, you're beautiful. And then she say, thanks. Bitch, why you saying thanks, bitch? Maybe she's being courteous. Maybe she's being nice and polite. So that's what I'm saying. Like, what if a motherfucker just say thank you?
That ain't shit.
I deserve a compliment. I deserve a compliment.
Yeah, that ain't nothing.
To me, what's rude is when a motherfucker don't respond. That shit's rude. I don't agree with that. So I don't mind a woman taking time out. If a motherfucker take time out of his day to compliment you, it's okay to say thank you. But as long as you know, when they say shit like that, they're trying to fuck.
Yeah, they're trying to keep it going and see if you're
That's funny.
All right, so y'all ready to jump topic? Y'all want to stay on this?
Yeah.
We can read some comments.
It's on. I see the same one.
No, mine's going forward. Shout out to Stephanie. Shout out to Alicia that just got in the building. The conversation we having is, do you believe in platonic friendships? All right, so I can't even speak. I was about to speak on the friends, personal bit. I think it's a fine line. I think there's people out there that's not trustworthy. I don't like to bring niggas around my woman.
I think there's an ulterior motive.
I don't like to bring niggas around my woman for the simple fact is, like, I don't know niggas' motives. Women,
Yeah.
I know, like, when I bring a woman around my woman, I know her motives.
Well,
I'm not bringing no chick.
You know she ain't trying to fuck your woman.
I know shit. You know how many times I brought a motherfucker around my woman and they spoke like, God damn, you fine.
That ain't the woman trying to get your woman.
Women do that.
Yeah, that ain't a woman trying to get your woman. That's a compliment on the
motherfucker
law.
asked to smash my chick.
Well, you can't be hanging around them butch bitches.
Hey,
That's your friends you fucking with.
Dog. Hey, y'all see the
for people that just came in, we just got a few guests. I'm sorry for the people that stayed here. Shout out to the loyal fans. Shout out to the loyal family. We got to show people what we're talking about so they can have an idea. We got probably about 10 minutes left on this topic. This is what we're talking about for the people that just walked in, like Stephanie and Alicia.
I do have male friends just in case I want to go to a concert or out to dinner. If I need anything fixed in the house, I just have a maintenance guy who just come through, a repair guy I know who I pay to put my TV up. Or
So in my example, those male friends you have don't exist.
okay.
See, the male friends you have decided my non-sexual attention only works if you're gonna have sex with me. So if you need somebody to take you to the concert, that's cool. But we getting busy, and we're gonna know that up front. So I'll be friends with benefits, and I'm just saying, because that's the way it's supposed to be. You shouldn't get a man's non-sexual attention, and he doesn't get your sexual attention.
Well, I actually invite him to the concert. Like if I
It doesn't matter.
tickets, I
Nope,
do
and
that.
men say no.
All right, so that's the conversation we're having right now. I don't know. I feel like Kevin Samuels took up a lot of our time today with these 2-minute clips, but go ahead.
All I'm saying is, I'm not bringing no friends around my girl and my family. It ain't nothing to do. What we gonna do? Just we can kick it and get drunk? No, you do that shit at a bar.
We all go out
You don't
to
need
the
to
bar.
come to the fucking house to.
I don't know if I'm telling y'all what happened to me. I just matured, bro.
I did too.
I just, but you
guess
did.
what?
You just proposed, so you definitely matured. But I'm saying,
I ain't got no reason to have like, odd ass homegirls to be coming all.
I'd ask you. You tell me you don't got no real. All right, so Mo, perfect example.
That's cool.
Perfect example. Right, Momo is your dog.
Yeah. I'm just saying, we play poker. It's a whole different.
So what if Mo wanted to come over and while you at work and Gina?
That's different, man. Yeah.
I got you. You have a homegirl.
I didn't know her for over 20 years.
It don't fucking matter. You couldn't know a motherfucker. Listen, I wanted to have the Ricky Smiley clip about him talking about family and shit like that. You see that Ricky Smiley clip?
No.
I wanted to have that clip, and he was just talking about how you have friends that are more loyal to you than your own family, right? So as you say this, you also gotta understand you could meet a motherfucker for 1 year.
Oh yeah.
Don't bring a motherfucker
Right. That's definitely.
Yeah,
we had to have that as a topic one of these days too, for sure.
Yeah. It's definitely time to jump topics. We want to talk about the fight this weekend. Floyd Mayweather fighting. I want to talk about it being a Colts. We have no code. Shout out to LV the Great. Shout out to my dog. Shout out to my homie LV the Great. We gotta have this conversation. I'm mad LV ain't here to have this conversation because LV has always been on that. Even though that motherfucker be racist than a motherfucker, sexist than a motherfucker, sometimes he got a good valid point. And he's always told me that with black people, everything is for sale, right? Mm-hmm. So you got this boxer that's been fighting his whole life, 50-0, never been beat, got in the ring with real killers. Now he out there giving the opportunity to white YouTubers. You know what I'm saying? To white, off-brand, weird-ass skater,
you know where to find the money,
and making millions.
Yeah.
So this is my question to the world. this is my question to all our friends. This is my question to everybody. Like, why not get an opportunity to Terrence Crawford and work out a deal with him? Nigga, Mayweather is making boxing the WWE. So at this point, Crawford, fuck your undefeated career. Fuck your history, nigga. That shit ain't gonna mean nothing when them dollars is gone.
Right,
I'm gonna give you $100 million to step in the ring with me, and we either gonna draw it out. It's gonna be a draw.
Yeah, because it come to find out, I heard they didn't keep score or nothing. So it was it wasn't no winner, no.
Do that with Terrence Crawford. Like y'all sparring.
Right.
But give that brother an opportunity to make that $200 million.
Yep. But
you know what I'm saying?
That'll sell out too. Definitely.
Man, I would fucking pay to see Terrence Crawford get in the ring with Floyd Mayweather in a heartbeat.
But you gonna pay for it to be a real fight though. You're not gonna pay for it.
I'm gonna pay for it.
Even it's the same way.
I don't want to spar. I don't want to spar.
No, we talking about like being the same way, exhibition.
That would have been the same thing. I would have wanted to see that if that was his last fight before going into exhibitions. I want to see that be number 50. That's what I would want to see.
Yeah, that'll definitely pay out. But we talking about period. Even if an exhibition with Terrence Crawford, that shit will sell out.
So Nisi, you're right. Floyd Mayweather made $100 million to spar, basically. So my question is to you: do you know how? Like everybody want to talk about these YouTubers that they made all this money off of fighting this black man. But just imagine if this black man would decide to get in the ring with a black man as an expedition, even if it got to be Terrence Crawford and Spence. Y'all fucking do an exhibition.
No,
y'all do it. No.
Now I got to come in and tell y'all what the thing is. It's who sells and it's who got personality. It's who's charismatic.
You think Floyd Mayweather got a fucking personality?
He's a
Money Mayweather. Money Mayweather is his personality. Yeah, I agree. Right. You know what I'm saying? So like, and then the thing is, who else gonna talk shit to him? No one else is gonna talk shit to him.
Terrence Crawford, to me, he's going down in history as one of the most trash talking niggas that really be talking.
He about that smoke. But
like the thing is, Earl Spence in the face talking about he was scared.
The thing is, he's still in his boxing career prime now. He ain't about to wait. He ain't about to do that.
Right.
But so
not gonna put the opportunity up for me to look like I'm even gonna lose. You know what I'm saying? That's why. And then
fight with him. But this is where it gets tricky, and this is where it becomes WWE. But one fight with somebody like Floyd Mayweather, fuck the records. One fight with Floyd Mayweather,
and we'll get you
a bag to where you ain't never got to fight again.
Man, but the thing is,
he can make what he make fighting per fight for the last 3-4 years in one fight with Floyd Mayweather. I'm just saying, like, why Mayweather don't give these young black men opportunities to fight? I understand Mayweather like fighting weirdos and nerds.
Hey, the man wanna. That's a challenge. Hold. That's a fucking challenge for Floyd Mayweather.
No,
he know this was an easy walk in the park. A free
80 pounds.
Okay,
heavier.
You know what they were gonna
taller, do? Longer. That was not supposed to be a.
You talking about not supposed to? He knew what the fuck he was doing. Why the fuck you think he got the bag?
The dude was 0-1.
I don't give a fuck about this motherfucking being this other.
If he would have fought the other Paul, I think it would have been a different outcome slightly. But hey, Floyd is smart, and this is what I'll say. The last thing I put with Floyd is like, I'm sure he employs enough black boxers. I'm sure.
I'm sorry, Will. I didn't mean to cut you off. What'd you say, brother?
No, I'm sure Floyd got black fighters. I'm sure he got people that's under his cars that, you know what I'm saying, that's black fight. He gave Ocho Cinco the plug. No, but I called Ocho Cinco and I want you. I got this position for you to go ahead and give.
Matter of fact, this is Ocho Cinco, and I'm gonna show y'all something. The original picture that I was gonna post to Ocho Cinco, I didn't even save it. I did. This is the original. I want to tell y'all a story about Ocho Cinco. Not off topic.
Like you say, why you got that black man looking bad like that?
I'm about to explain myself. This was the original picture, right? So then I found myself saying, I met Chad John. I met a bunch of football players when I went to a Madden tournament. So I met a bunch of football players when I went to the Pro Bowl. And I'm talking about because I was playing Madden. Right. I met Chad Ochocinco, Tony Gonzalez. What's the nigga name? Is it Tony Gonzalez?
Yeah.
And then, because I'm a little tipsy now. But, and then Mike Vick. Mike Vick wouldn't talk to me. Let me tell you what Chad Johnson did. Chad Johnson not only walked up to me, this is the respect I'm paying by showing him punching a nigga back. So I had to show him get knocked out for the sake of he got knocked out. But I had another picture for him because he actually represented. He was like, "Hey, what's up, my nigga?" He talked to me. It was like, they got niggas in Omaha, Nebraska. This is fucking 20 years ago.
Right.
But his impression he gave me will last a lifetime. So shout out to Chad Johnson.
What did he say?
He just like, they got niggas in Omaha, Nebraska.
Yeah.
Like,
You just had a conversation.
Like chopping it up and shit. It was super nice. As Michael Vick was sitting right next to me, and then I said, "Hey, what's up, Vic?" And I had his jersey on.
Yeah.
The nigga was looking down at his phone, and security said, "Vic don't want to talk to nobody." And I was like, "Vic, I'm your biggest fan. I play with you on Madden. I be winning money on Madden with niggas." And they like, "Vic don't want to talk to him." Vic never looked up, bro. And that shit, Vic had, like, I was like, "I hope you fucking break your leg." Nigga, 6 months later, he's get charged with dog fights. And I was like, you know what I mean? Because like but I'm just saying, man, I told that nigga, I hope he break his fucking leg. And but you can imagine me being a young dude, 22 years old.
Yeah, got a jersey,
And I'm like, "Vic, I'm your biggest fan." And all of like Warren Dunn, Simon Jersey, Tony Gonzalez, Chad Johnson, they all talk. And then you got Vic looking down at his phone. And back then, we didn't have Facebook and shit like that back then. So what the fuck are you looking at your phone for? You text messaging. At that point, all you can do is text a motherfucker because it was flip phone.
We're checking on the dogs, nigga.
Dogs just lost his shit.
All right. So yeah, I just was explaining why I had the pictures up of Chad Johnson, because he actually was a cool dude, but he got drugged.
But that's what's even funnier, because I watched the I Am Athlete podcast, and it was funny because they was there to support him and everything, which was love. But it was funny because they was all talking about this nigga's gonna get knocked out anyway. So it's funny as hell that he got knocked out. So I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, I can't wait to see how it's going to go. But so I didn't see the whole fight. You can win the fight if you fight even get knocked down. So I don't know.
I think they ended the fight. Did they end the fight?
No. He finished the fight out. They said
he finished out, but he was tired. That boy was tired.
Listen, I'm gonna tag Chad to this, and definitely Adam. But let's go to the topics that these women can relate to on another level. So I'm gonna speak on the emoji situation. All right, so there's a rumor. It's not a rumor. It's facts. I said this for months now, probably a year. I noticed that black emojis. There is no black family emoji. If anybody has one, and like y'all said, Apple get on it fast. So if anybody has one, show us the emoji right now for the sake of this conversation. But why is it that there's so many emojis that you can switch? You can switch the hand, you can switch the prayers, you can switch the heart, you can switch all these things into black things. But when it comes to a family, having a black family, you cannot switch it to a black family. They don't have that option. So this is the conversation we was gonna have. Your boy spoke on the Stack 5. Steven Jackson spoke on shit from I Am All Smoke. I've been saying this for years, and I'm surprised.
I didn't even know you could change the color on people. All I do is hit the same shit they already got up there, and that is some white people already up there. They know I'm black than a motherfucker.
Yeah, I feel like the phone should actually.
The phone do everything else. Yeah, the phone know every goddamn thing else.
The phone know. If I say to you right now, I want an air fryer. I said it already.
Yeah, you got air fryers popping up.
Why you don't know I'm a nigga?
Right. But my shit, I never changed. I didn't even know you could change the settings on that shit.
Look, bro, you can go to it right now. You cannot.
I can understand. I had to learn that after the show.
You cannot change a emoji to
shit. All my people, family I've been white
to black. So I'll show you. We do it live right now. Nigga, try to do it. Watch. I'll show you. You cannot change a black family. You cannot change a family into black. You just can't. It won't allow. It won't allow you. Let's see. Let's do it.
That's fucking nuts. But you
can change the black chef. I'm gonna post it.
Oh, okay. You just hold it.
Black chef.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, you can post.
I never knew this. I never knew this.
And then when you get to the families, you can't.
Yeah. That's crazy.
It's actually disrespectful as fuck.
That's nuts.
Man, listen, these folk always done had subliminals in everything they've done. This is just another subliminal. Sorry for leaving that
Wow.
out. Yeah.
That's funny.
These folks that always have subliminals. This is another
That
subliminal.
is some crazy shit, man.
Oh, you can change the black chef.
Yeah.
A white chef or a black chef.
Yeah.
You can change the white basketball player to black.
Wow.
Can you do it, Will?
No, I can't. No.
So, what's your opinion on this, and how do we fix it?
That is some weird shit, man.
Yolanda said that was the problem for me. There are black emojis created by black people that you can download. So we gotta download a fucking app.
Damn. You
Sissy,
gotta download that.
That's not a good.
Oh, that's doing too much.
Yeah.
That's
This
crazy.
shit should come on your phone just like everything else.
Why can I change black hands?
Put it in. Put it in
All
that.
that shit.
It's
I'm
a
gonna change
change-
a red heart to a black heart.
Yeah, it's a crazy
Wow.
concept.
I done heard it all. Look, this is my first. I didn't even know nothing about this, man.
Shit, somebody said you can even change the mermaid into a black person.
You know what? I think it's like I love to be the devil's advocate, and this could be my devil's advocate thing. You see, this only comes with when you got black families, though. How mixed is everybody's family? You see that up on all the black families we got, or all the black character emojis we got, light skin, red bone, or we got all the light skin, darker skin, the darker skin, the darker skin. So it's like when it comes to the families, then what if these two kids is lighter than what the parents are? Or what if these two kids is darker than what the parents is? So
Man,
then,
right when you
so
have
then
an
we gonna
option
be
with
looking
all
like
dark folks, though.
That's
the only question.
because you're not gonna agree that all the dark. Tell me what emoji.
But why when you give a person an option to choose? That's the only thing.
No, because you gotta give them something to work with. So tell me this. So tell me if you would make a darker emoji, what your skin color is. Do you see?
I struggle with it.
I seen one person that used the dark skin emoji all the time, and I'm like, you're not this dark. So why are you using this emoji?
None of these are emojis that we can relate to.
Right.
None of them. And their hair long. Their hair long.
Right.
We all have to deal with the hair.
That's weird, man. That's
You never
crazy,
knew that.
man.
You never knew that.
I don't
Look at
care.
all the emojis they got for black people. They got the signs.
I didn't
They
even
got
know you
people
could
in
change it.
wheelchair. They got even a blind fucking emoji for a black man.
Yep.
You telling me?
Blind wheelchair. They
Tell
got
me
all
this shit is
this.
by accident? Hell no. This shit is real, man.
Oh, they got a 3. They got a 3. You can get the 3, but they still white people.
You can't get
They
no
still
picture
white.
there.
They still white, but they black though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Let's
Hey,
get some of these comments here.
hey, look. You can get the mom and the dad and the kid, but you can't get the look. They still.
Oh, that's black.
Yeah, they black. That's
What
with the 3. It ain't with the 4. It ain't.
That look like a stepdaddy.
Hey,
Stepdaddy, nigga, that
Stepdaddy.
Post that shit around, folks. You gotta hit send. Make sure we gotta let them know we doing it with them live, because I know people doing it.
yeah. No. So.
That's black people, but it's only 3 though.
Yeah, it's 3.
So why we can't do the family of 4? We can't have family of 4?
Shit, they said you gotta get a family of 16. Ain't that many.
I bet you they come out with a baby mama, a black man with 2 baby mamas first.
Oh man.
What you want to bet? Just like they came out with goddamn the Upshaws.
Oh, that's funny.
Dude, that is crazy.
All right, so I feel like I didn't want to get too deep into this topic because I don't want us to get
I
blocked on Facebook.
never knew you could change your color on your emoji. I never knew that, man. You turned me on.
Hey, I can turn you on to something else. Did you know you can change the fucking number into a smaller number? Look at that.
Yeah, I did that on accident.
I don't think you see that. I ain't never knew that. I just found out I had a cell phone for 20 plus years, and the first time I ever was able to change the number to a smaller size. All right, I feel like we're going to go to the next topic.
Yeah.
Facebook blockage. Dude was big mad and expresses his frustration with being blocked off Facebook for after blocking him for something so simple. So I want to explain this to people. I used to try to be a comedian. Let's say that. I used to dabble in being comedic, which I still tell a joke here or there, but I have to be cautious. And I'll never forget what happened to me. Story time, folks. So basically, what happened to me, I was on my way to dinner with my lady, and I made a post and I said, I hate women. They so indecisive. That's all I said.
Right.
Blocked for 30 days.
Wow.
So and then come back. I get past the 30 days, and then I said some shit like,
That Facebook jail shit is for real, huh?
Man, but that shit is frustrating because and Facebook is so
crazy.
live now and so aware of everything, nigga. They have face images to where if you created a new profile and it matches with the image of your face, they'll delete that. They won't let you post on that one either.
That's crazy.
That's how?
Crazy.
How?
Dog, if
real.
I'm lying, I'm flying. I swear to
That's
God.
crazy.
The Facebook block
Why
is
the
real.
fuck? Why when the fuck wouldn't they have Facebook images for every profile?
Crazy thing.
For every profile. You shouldn't be able to create a profile. How the fuck I got a fake profile and it ain't me?
Oh, speaking of fake profiles for you, yeah. But you ain't blocked though, so that don't really
But
matter.
I'm just saying, so everything should be fake profile the fuck in too.
I want to speak on one time I even was blocked for like 2 weeks because it said, you know how they having those vacations, moods and shit like that.
Right.
And dude, like just literally with a woman with fully clothed was kissing her butt. I thought it was a dope post. They blocked me for that. So due to the show, I don't post nothing but memes, and I make sure the memes are not sexual. I'm very cautious what I post because having the show.
I didn't know
one
that.
time I fucked up. And,
I did not know they do that.
I don't know if you know. One time I fucked up on Nisi and them show. My sister and them cocktail teas and the J's. I said. My mom said something about black man ain't shit, and I hope I won't get blocked for that because that wasn't my. But I said, Mom, I said, Mom, how you gonna say that when you got 3 black sons? So in Facebook eyes, all they thought was I was saying 3 black sons instead of looking at it from the standpoint I was taking up for black men.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying.
So
like,
everything is subjective, and it's based on how their opinion is, and that's what makes it messed up. Because it's based off what theirs is based off what their standard is based off what they would decide. But then it goes into one of those other things where it's like, then we gotta start taking the power into our own hands. If you don't rock with it, you better take your ass over to Twitter. Right. You better go ahead and go over to Instagram.
Twitter, man, motherfuckers on Twitter sucking dick and doing all type of shit, man.
Twitter is crazy. Twitter be wild.
I like that though. I like that you should be. I don't give a fuck. You got OnlyFans? Go and post your twerk video of you bouncing on something. I don't give a fuck. I'm just gonna look at it. Man. So why take that? Why is Facebook becoming the new? It's like going into a fucking church.
You gotta
at this
be
point.
politically correct.
Yeah. Like why ain't Facebook? Why ain't Facebook a platform for you to express yourself?
I think maybe because it's public and they own the market and shit. I think it's different standards.
But I feel like they took away freedom of speech, man. Freedom of speech.
Right.
And you should be able to say whatever the fuck. Like there's people that cuss out police officers. You bitch ass, they can't do nothing to you.
But you know what's so crazy? What really caused it was Trump on the lowest key. Like when Trump was going crazy and saying all the things that he wanted to say up on the certain things, that's why they blocked him. Yeah, like just a whole bunch of crazy shit. They had to end up going to a thing like how is he able to do this? So then they always got to work the little kinks out. But they started going. They started where they was like, we're gonna go ahead and block everything. So
shout out to JD. JD, I see you in the building. Facebook blockage. That's what we're on now. We're talking about Facebook blockage. All right, so that's what we're talking about. Facebook blockage. I feel like Facebook is taking away freedom of speech, bro. I just do. I just got, and they've been doing it. But you were right though about the Trump shit, because Trump is the reason why they started that. Because Trump could have started a race war.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Now they watch everything.
So now they're watching everybody's words to see what they can possibly do.
What about the not being able to say? So one of the reasons you could get kicked off of Facebook for 30 days or kicked off permanently is if you bring up saying the Holocaust is not real.
Oh. They say anything. It's anything about race. You can't say.
So is this the only platform doing blocking shit like that?
Yeah.
Yep, the ones that's most heaviest.
You can't say white. You can't say. You can. I'm saying you can say it, but I'm talking about you can't write it. So
I guess y'all got to go back to Black Planet.
Man, I go back to Black Planet tomorrow, and nigga, Smart as Dumpy will be on the Black Planet. Because I really want to be able to get on here. Like I said, there's even posts that I don't post on our business page because I don't want to get blocked.
Yeah.
I got blocked, and one time me and Tori and Leland couldn't do a show for 7 days. Off of me just with my mom. I just said, you got 3 black sons.
Right.
And
don't
I'm
say
like,
it again.
And I'm like,
don't say it again.
No,
watch yourself.
Candyman.
Hey, yeah. So tell me this: why don't they have the people that's reviewing it? This is the problem. Y'all are blocking people without reviewing the shit, like to the extent.
Right.
Like, watch the video.
Anybody can hit the button on anything.
Yeah.
They don't know nothing.
Watch the video, and that's me taking up for me and my brothers.
Right. Understandable.
Yeah,
understandable.
that's weird, man.
Well,
All right, so we got about 3 minutes left before we get up out of here.
I just got back on the damn.
But then what's even crazier? Well, I want to think about that. Then we got stuff where we can show all the. It then leads me to being like, how come scary movies can then be promoted via ads up on Facebook with things that people don't agree with? You know, like we were talking about like Conjuring.
Demonic shit.
Yeah, like it could be demonic, and how come the demonic shit wouldn't get blocked out? You know, I don't mind it because I actually fuck with
Certain
with
videos
scary
don't
movies.
get blocked out.
You know,
No,
so
it's
there's
targeted.
a lot of things that don't get blocked out. But like you said, sometimes it's the words, and I guess they might not put demon on the post, or it might not put demon up the text.
How
What do
they
you think
put
about coronavirus? I mean, I say coronavirus. Conjure. What is it called?
Conjuring, the newest one.
It's based on a true story.
Yeah, I think that's the only thing that's fucking crazy is that should be based on a true story. But I do think that they're dragging it out now. I think this got to be the last one, or they
started new.
Because what they're doing now, they're just taking stories and then trying to revitalize and try to do something
I
different.
was telling my girl, this shit is all not true, man. I think they just saying based on a true story.
No, it's true. They got the actual video of the guy in the courtroom after the movie. Like,
all that
so
shit.
basically,
They do
the
that.
movie was about a dude that
A
killed
court case.
somebody.
Yep.
Yeah, and they said that he was in an exorcism with people, and the demon went into him.
Yeah.
And the dude was a nice guy, really, really nice guy. You don't believe in that shit? Man, I believe in that shit like a
Fuck
motherfucker.
no.
I believe in that shit.
Shit. Fuck no. But
The government, she said, shout out to Miss Carpenter, she said the government's cracking down on them. She's talking about Facebook. They need to, because they're trying to take away freedom of speech.
Yep.
She said they blocking for past discrepancies too.
So look at some of your old posts and then blocking you for that, which is
Wow.
crazy.
Yeah,
That'd
and
be
Nisi
crazy.
said that they're
That's
blocking
fucking
people
nuts.
that aren't even offensive. Yeah, I agree. That's the problem. Like I said, me posting a picture and it said mood, what I'm trying to, and it was just a guy kissing a woman's butt in jeans. I was like, dog, I'm scared.
you got blocked for that one. Yeah,
Dog,
that's
if you
nuts.
go look at my old posts, I used to say some crazy. I'd be like, bitches be out here tripping and blah blah. Like, I don't say shit like that no more.
So
You
do you think you'll get blocked for that? For
Yep.
just
I know you will. I used to say white people. I don't like when I say white people now. I say WITEE. A motherfucker would be dumb. I'll be like, you ain't how you spell white. Well, if you say the, because what happens is it has the
alert.
Yeah,
Yeah,
alert.
That's just
alert.
so
It pops
crazy.
up.
That's just
Yeah.
so crazy.
And eventually they're gonna be onto that. The white, because everybody been changing the way you say white people or black people. Like when I say black people, I put BLK, which is the right term for it. But just putting that extra C and shit like that will get you fucked up.
Wow,
Yeah.
I didn't know it was that
That's
sensitive and that
All it
deep.
is.
That's,
Yeah,
that's
it's deep.
fucked up.
That's why I
man.
remember the other day, probably Yo-Yo, I don't even know if she was on the show then. Yo-Yo had said some shit about black, and I was like, don't say that, and I deleted it for her, because they'll take you down. As soon as they see you say
That's some
anything.
bullshit, man.
Yeah.
That's
That's
some
crazy.
bullshit.
That's crazy.
Alright, so I think this is the end of the show. Yo, anything y'all would like to say? Will, you want to give out your panhandle before we get up out of here? 'Cause I know people be checking you out.
At DreamX Will, at ELB Worldwide, and all socials.
Rondo don't give a fuck about social media like that.
No.
But make sure you check out my cousin's clothing line. We need to get some pictures and a card up so people can reach out to you when you come on the show.
that'll be dope.
He's definitely our special guest that we keep on here because people love him. This is the smartest dumb people. Anthony That Dude Johnson, Willie ABN, Rondo. We out. Y'all have a great night.